Oh, look, here we are. We're stream sniping. We're going over the so we're watching Soft watch John watch Melton.
It's like the Matrix or
This
something.
is, this is like one of those Dave things where he was watching us, watching them, watching
Watch
us,
him,
watching
watching
them,
us.
watching us.
Watching him watch
think
you watch
Watching
us.
I think I was on one of those where I was on this screen 3 different times, and one of them was live. The other 2 was a video. Like, it was weird.
So I love the fact that he comes in, and so the first thing he does is he wants to go in and start bagging on Steel Toe. Now, if I can go back to what on Sunday nights they have a members only show. It's basically for the members. It's an hour. He comes on and talks. Whether his wife April can come on or not, I don't know. So,
Well, she's still healing, right? Is that the one that's still healing?
I don't know. So next week they're supposed to have this anniversary show at Stoney's Bar and Grill. They have a comedy show, it's 300 seats. It's sold out, and so they're having Gina Bisconti, his girlfriend Kiana, whatever her last name is, and so they're coming over to do a comedy show. I guess Johnny's supposed to do, a set. Adam's going to MC, and I think they might have another comic or whatever. And for some reason, this goes right up Soft's ass and Johnny's ass like an open umbrella. He is in St. Cloud, Minnesota. It's a very, very small market. The guy goes out and he basically tells you, listen, I'm e-begging. This is how I make my money. This is how I make my living, okay? I set a limit. I come out here and do a show, and I ask you to see if maybe you can give me, you can just donate to the show. And if we can make it, we can make it. If not, I guess I'll have to go do something else. So I'm hearing a slight echo. Let me try. I'm going to try something here. See who's doing it. All right. So the echo went away. As soon as I took Duchess's, put her on echo cancellation, it went away. So I don't know.
Sorry. No, didn't do anything.
All right. So here goes Bob. Bob's going on with the glasses. His
Rock on.
his
Sorry, I got issues blinking and talking. I'm going to get like a muzzle next.
blinking and nod. Yeah. So anyhow, so that was his big thing. And then again, Soft does this shit where he goes in and just does like horrible shit, tells people, starts a Reddit, the Steel Toe Boring Show, starts this whole thing, and then he decides, and now he wants to be friends with the guy. He's like, hey, why don't we play golf? He's like, hey, why don't you take and sit on your middle finger and rotate, faggot. It's like, Jesus Christ. So this is what we're doing right now is we are stream sniping our buddy Soft Weekly, who's doing a video. So this is, I'm going to turn it up here, see what he's doing, or get the audio going.
And then I said, if we don't want, if you don't want to do it live, and if he doesn't want to do it live, and this was after the fact, but I was like,
all right, so Soft is watching John. Watching John.
I was telling him he could come on Soft Talks because we had just done
watching
the
someone
Hipstar
else.
Episode.
Oh my God.
Because it sounds a little like I'm sucking up to Melton.
So we're watching
that's not
him
what's
watch
hilarious
John watch some. Okay.
is his next show will be him watching us, watching him,
Watching him.
watching somebody watch somebody.
That would be dope to have Melton on.
I'm
Well,
pretty
waiting
sure
for him to
this
say
is
something interesting.
I don't know, man.
like CERN gets involved here
At
somewhere.
least an hour. Plus, and we have to wait an hour. Then he's gonna come on. It might be like an hour, so that's 2 more hours we'd have to stream. It would have been like a 7.5 hour show. It's like we did 5 hours. I mean,
So this Kate McDuck, there's a bunch of people in there. I guess I call them their autistic trolls of the internet.
Right.
So so they're in there, and he's like, "Oh, Soft, he's an idiot, but he cares. He cares." Yeah, we're sniping. We're sniping Softcast,
We sure are, Jody.
sniping somebody else.
But apparently we're doing it just on visual because there's no audio.
Well, I can put it on there.
The other thing is John did that too when
when
when KB came into our chat, he was like, "Is this the real Kevin Brennan?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's the real Kevin Brennan." He's like trying to check it. I mean, it's easy to. Fuck, I go around and parade as Win by 2 in other chats all the time just for fun. It's easy to check a fake out. But I don't know. I don't want to cover that too much more. And really, I didn't plan on going on this late. I want to see everyone.
I'm pretty sure of that.
And then I'm probably going to end it. I just want to say that
man brain.
We're done.
Dave's right about Melton.
Dave's
Kind
in
of a
there.
little.
Dave's in the other chat says, "R.I.P. to my buddy from undisclosed location."
No, there's something else I want
You ain't wrong, Jody.
Everyone wants to know about Dr. Chow, right?
Says I look
Put
bored.
a 1 in the chat if you want to know if I'm going to fight Dr. Chow.
Oh my God.
Oh,
I would go
soft.
to that thing. If they said they wanted to put it out in Atlantic City, I'm like, I would go to that.
Soft and
I would pay money to have
Dr.
someone punch
Chow.
Saul.
I think Dr. Chow's like 25 years old or 26. He's like in his early 20s.
Yes. He had a lot of liquid courage the other night, but I fell asleep because it was just so.
Well, that was when who was on last night? Oh, was it
I
Hipster?
can dip, Chris. What do you
No,
want me
I
to
watched
do?
him on
How long have I been on?
when Win
Send
by
out.
2 was going back and forth trying to set it up. Set it
that's
up.
right.
I don't know what that.
I can bail whenever I
I
want.
watch flies.
I let him know that I was like, don't quit now.
K McDuck said praise
We're
him.
sniping you
Yeah.
or
Beck said
whatever.
1.
Everybody looks like
You guys
this.
Want to hear what happened?
Like,
Bex wants to hear
nobody's
about
looking
what
at the
happened.
camera. Everybody's turning their heads.
Right.
So
Like he can barely read his
I
monitor.
forget what John was saying or whatever. He was like, "Who would win in a fight?" And then he told me to call in, so I call in.
That's always
He's
great.
like,
Who would win in a fight?
What would happen? I was like, I'd knock Chow out. And then the next thing you know,
He
he's got
wishes.
Chow on the phone and he's setting up a fucking fight. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? First of all, I'm not that dude. I'm like, oh, you said something.
He
on the
was
internet.
shit
We
talking.
gotta
He was
fight
like,
about
"I'll
it."
kick
That's
your
fucking
ass."
gay. I'm
We
not
were we
that
peddling that back a little
I
bit
don't
there?
think I'm a tough guy. I
Yeah.
think I can handle myself. I feel like I could.
Oh,
beat
no,
Chow's
back in my
ass if
day.
I had to fight him,
Jody's
but I don't
throwing
have any
tomatoes.
reason to
I was gonna
fight
say,
him.
I think
Why?
Jody's throwing
See
tomatoes.
if
Joe was
he
throwing
wants
tomatoes
to.
at us. No,
Tomatoes.
No, no.
At which one
It
of
was
us?
very weird. I told John right after the show was over. I called him and
This is
told him,
this
it's
is how
like,
dumb
I
this
didn't
is.
like how
You know what I'm
This
saying?
is awful.
I didn't
It's like,
I was like, I didn't
we're
like how
watching
that
him.
went. And then a couple
And he's
days later,
horrible to
I DM'd
watch.
John,
Yeah.
and I was like, look,
I-
I have.
The
One
weird
for each
thing
of you.
is off camera.
Even me,
like,
Jody.
And I was like, you
talking
can
man to
use that
man
how
with
you
Soft
want,
is
you know,
actually
call me a
I
pussy
like
or
it.
I
He's
backed out or whatever,
like
but I'm
me,
not that
something around
guy.
his house breaks,
I
he
don't know.
fixes it, he knows how to
Crazy
fix it,
shit.
get a hammer and some fucking wood. you know.
Really?
We can talk like
He's
that.
not a
Well,
bad. Yeah, he's not a bad
No,
guy.
He's not a
but,
dummy.
but when he comes in here and he does this shit, it's
seems
just.
inept.
McDuck. I did not make a thumbnail.
I don't
about
know
that.
why-
John
again, I
DiCaprio
don't know
made that,
where
and
he
I used that for the
Besides
show
that,
for a
this is.
reason,
I guess he
Casey.
watches other people do it and he's trying to do it.
I
He's like
did
on the,
not make that
you know,
thumbnail.
on the 15th ring of this universe. So he's got fans. You know, I'll give him that. The guy's got fans. He's, you know,
See?
some of these trollers.
Because
come
he's
over here.
because he's a hanger-oner.
Yeah, he is a kind of a clingy.
Oh, he
boy.
said,
I
hang
saw
on.
a comment
You thought I
about
made that. I
about the
didn't make
boomer
that.
bunker and them, you know, the views that he's getting right now. And I'm like,
It
are you
is-
aware that I put this link
Yes,
in our
it
shit
is
too?
my
And
show.
we
Yeah.
have some of our viewers are in here, so
It is my show, and I used it for a reason. Look, I've talked to Chow about it. I thought he would be
Chow.
here, and I was
I
almost
thought
gonna
he'd be
invite
here.
him on. And it is my show.
Wow.
I
Okay.
think if this is what
Oh, I thought he was
enjoys
still
doing,
talking.
like it's harmless.
So you
what
guys,
he does.
Wait, you guys think I was challenging Chow with this?
He totally was challenging Chow. I guess did we
If
sober up and
you
realize
do,
he
I'm
sounded
sorry
stupid?
that
He
I
woke up the next
disappointed,
morning and
but
went,
I
"Oh
don't
my
think
God,
he
what
would
did
I'm
I
gonna get my
do?"
ass kicked by
I
some
think he
kid.
would've laughed. Like I said, I thought he would have been here. Maybe not. Maybe he still wants to beat my ass. Maybe.
It's like I go back to the Speedy Gonzales
when we talked,
cartoons,
he was just like,
and the guy
"Okay,
couldn't
fuck
catch
it,
the
I'm
cat
gonna
couldn't
do
catch
it." I
Speedy
don't-
Gonzales. He goes, "Oh, hold on, I'm going to go after Slowpoke Rodriguez," and he goes, "No, don't go after Slowpoke Rodriguez." And all of a sudden, the cat goes running in here. Where's my goddamn soundboard? Where's my soundboard?
I don't know.
Oh, frog when
You guys
Gordon, he
can
did
ride
ride.
I'm buying you time.
Trombone.
Matt.
I got it.
Did you find it?
So yeah, so the cat goes running in after
Why would you
Slowpoke
guys
Rodriguez,
think
and he
I would
hears,
run around-
Oh,
think that's
I
probably
forgot to
what it
tell
would
you, Slowpoke Rodriguez, he packs heat. So, Rambo.
Crambone, you're not wrong. All right, I need to
I
keep
don't know if
drinking.
that's
So
true, but
So here we're finding out now that Chow's never been in a fight.
Yeah, because information from a guy named Honk the Homeless Clown has got to be valid.
I would totally believe that.
You know, the funny part is now
old
I
man
love to
strength.
go into the chat and just fuck with them. Like I just
Right.
say shit, and then they're like, "Shut
When's
up,
the
old
fight?
man,
Say
you
it, I'll type it.
fat old
I
man."
think Chow realized you're too sweet to fuck. Oh my
Oh,
Beck, stop.
I swear to God,
He's so sweet.
she loves to go in there and
I don't know.
suck these
That
guys'
would be
dicks.
crazy.
I swear to
Ugh.
God.
Anyway,
When she gobbles hip stars penis
There you go.
Wow.
like it's like she's at a hot dog eating contest.
Read what I just put there.
Friday night.
No, where you at? Domingo says you're too big of a pussy. I kind of did say that.
And as Bob threw you
Listen,
under the
we're
bus.
in our
Bob
50s
didn't say
now.
it.
We're not going to fight a kid. My fighting days are over. If
No,
I was
Chow
30,
is a kid.
right,
Fight-
if I was
fight soft.
35, if I was
He's 100,
35 years
right?
old, I'd meet any one of these pricks. I would.
Well, get soft out to Jersey. I'll fight him.
Bob, get on the chat.
No, don't.
Go ahead, Bob. Put it
Do
in the chat.
not put that. Bob's already sent
Duchess
it.
just said that she'll fight
Just
soft.
I could beat him. I work out. I
I
can
work
dodge the
out.
whiskey bottles.
Then I beats off up. Then I go back and
Something
work
like
out.
that.
Jody, you motherfucker. Jody says John fights with gravity.
Oh, he ended his stream.
Well done, Jody.
Oh,
Best show yet, says Bex.
Of course it is. Fun
K-
stream, soft.
K McDuck says, fun stream, soft.
Fun stream. Oh, boy.
God damn it,
Soft,
Bob.
the soft-ner, whatever that is.
Softener.
I guess.
Hold on,
that's
we got to
what
get
it
this
is.
thing straightened out.
Any responses?
Nope.
No,
Now let's see if they come over
You won't
here.
answer that one.
I doubt they'll come over here.
Yeah, I don't. care.
Fights with astigmatism.
I actually
Well,
put
damn
this.
it.
I actually put this in. Like I set this up for YouTube too. It's on
Yeah,
YouTube
I've
and
seen
Twitch.
somebody commenting.
Yeah. So if they wanted to come over, but they'll just come over here and call me fat. So it's okay. That's what I said. The other night when you were all jammed up because Eric's crew come flying in. I was like, dude, you just got to let it roll off your back like water off a duck's ass. You can't get upset about it.
You're fat. I blink too much, and Duchess is what? What was it? A crazy bitch or something?
Well, that's not hard to figure out, but okay.
Well,
What's
all
Kate
of
fight?
you are. Every woman.
Kate fights with astigmatism. Bob fights with punchlines.
I can still look at people. I don't have to do this to read something.
Fuck you, Jody.
Open my mouth.
And your face fights with symmetry.
No.
Poor Jody. That's not right.
That's pretty funny.
But
Is he done?
yeah, he
Oh, it ended?
signed off. He signed off.
Trying to
Coward.
find. I got topics here. Fuck, while we're here, might as well go
Yeah,
over
while we're here,
something.
might as well talk about a few things.
Let's see. What do I got?
Oh, goodness. Nobody
you
did
seen
you?
the-
Go ahead.
Sorry. Go ahead.
No.
I'm trying to bring something up here.
Bring
I
it
don't know
up.
if this is accurate or not. I got to make it smaller because the video is shot in a different light here. There we go. Trying to make it fit.
That's what he
And
said.
present. Sorry, I wasn't prepared. My apologies here. It
Bob
looked like a
missed the
soft
joke
weekly
there.
production.
I know.
Bob missed the joke
I know.
No, I missed the joke. What?
because you said I'm trying to make it fit.
Oh.
And I said that's what he said.
Yeah.
All right.
There
it
you
is.
go.
A little late.
You're welcome.
Make sure my audio's up here. Audio's up here.
Audio check, video
So-
check.
They claim that this is in Kiev,
Right.
whatever, however you say it,
Okay.
during the war. Now, they don't spell it. Do they not spell Kiev like we spell it?
No,
I don't.
this has
says-
been the current spelling. I always thought it was Kiev.
It says during the war. I don't know if this is accurate though, but
She got that splash, that wet it. Splash. We party all night and she never forget it. Take off.
I'm noticing one thing: the women there are not fat.
What do you say? So I don't think there's many people. I don't think there's a lot of fat women over there in.
We're gonna fight for food. I mean, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, they look
Ukraine.
like they're really struggling over there. Boy, that looks like hard fucking times.
All right,
It
hang on.
does.
So wait a minute, Bob.
Good for them.
I don't know how many public pools have you been to?
Public, like define public, like a
Like this
community
pool right
like
here.
a-
This is a community
just
pool.
anybody
it's
can
a
go
beach
to.
club. Yeah, it's a you know.
I know
you
you
pay
were at one
money.
the other
like a
day.
I've been at a hotel. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, how many of
Think
these?
like a water park, like a water
like
park.
these kind of
or-
parks have you been to?
Yeah.
Quite a few.
Okay. You know how many I've been to? Like 2 or 3. And I went, and when I went, fat people don't go to these things.
No.
Fat people will not go to a public
You get
pool.
photographed.
Yeah, you get
people on the
photographed.
internet and they
People
make
get
fun of you.
side eye. You get kids. Kids walk up and go, "Oh my God, that's the fattest person I've ever seen in my entire life." Shut up, you little bitch. You just kick them into the pool. Yeah, so fat people don't go to these public pools. They don't want to go out there and be ridiculed, or judged.
I hate being ridiculed.
I hate being ridiculed. The other day I was out, I was somewhere and somebody ridiculed me.
It's a little ubonic-y. Ubonics?
I found
Either
this
way.
one pretty funny.
There have been many developments in the House investigations into the First Family's international business dealings recently. There's one committee trying to get an FBI file alleging that President Biden took bribes. There's another IRS whistleblower who's alleging there's a cover-up in the investigation. Amid all of this, there was a Harvard-Harris poll this month that found that 53% of the public, including a fourth of Democrats, believe, quote, Joe Biden was involved with his son in an illegal influence peddling scheme. There's, of course, evidence that the president interacted with his relatives, associates from China, Mexico, Kazakhstan, Russia, and Ukraine. So what do you say to the majority of Americans who believe that the president is himself corrupt?
Let's go.
Oh, he cleared the room.
First of all, this is
Yeah, do you think that's edited?
it's
Oh, that's
definitely
great.
edited. It's
Right.
definitely edited.
Let's go.
Well
It'd
done.
been more fun if it was like this guy got shot, like right on site. Like,
You know something?
gone.
I started thinking about this whole thing. Did Biden do something that all these other representatives don't do? I mean, the thing, if they decide to go after Biden for this, I mean, how many other politicians would they take down doing the same thing? Look at
Hopefully all of them eventually,
Mm.
but it's going to take a while. But they're going to have to do it one at a time, beginning at the top.
you got to
So-
start somewhere.
Yeah, well, what they do is they distract us while they go in and they make these rules that are sweetheart deals for them. But if you and I did it, we would be arrested.
Well, did you hear about those UFOs? Like, wow. Wow.
I
Oh,
understand
did you
that.
hear Trump's getting indicted again?
Wow.
Wow.
I don't know if you remember back when Clinton was president, but every time Clinton got in trouble,
We went to war.
he bombed brown people.
Yeah, he did.
So I believe that, and again, maybe so let me go back. Let me take a step back. I think what happened was Hunter went around and said, hey, you know what? I can get my dad to do things. And, so they started giving him money because they thought they could get his dad to do things, whether he could or not.
Yes.
Now, here's the issue.
It's called influence peddling.
It's influence peddling. I think they all do it. I think every politician does this.
Every one of them.
Well,
Every one
last
of
year, I believe it was Nancy Pelosi went to Taiwan and took her son. I mean,
All right. But the difference is that they sent $10 million to offshore accounts. They made all these offshore accounts, I forget what they call them,
just a Cayman.
LLCs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Bullshit, yeah.
they call shell companies.
Shell
They made all
companies,
these
right.
shell companies. They started sending money over,
Turtles.
and you can line up exactly where Biden got the money, where he went in. He had the prosecutor fired. I mean, you can't. The only reason that they have not figured this out, or that there's not an indictment, is they will not let anybody go in and investigate it. If they went and investigated it, if the press did their job like they do against Trump, Biden would be in big trouble. That's all. I mean, how can you say it's not?
None of them are ever held accountable. None of them.
Nope. Mm-mm. But here we are.
This shit had me rolling on so many fucking levels. 16
Oh my God, he
seconds
looks like
is
a
all it
ghoul.
took for this fucking numbnut to say some of the dumbest shit.
One day, our children's children will read American history.
One day, our children's children. How old is this motherfucker? Right? I guarantee
He
his
should be
children's
dead.
children's
He's
is already
disgusting.
reading American history.
So what I meant to say was one time went way back in the future that my grandchildren will read something, and what were we reading there, Bob? Go ahead, let it roll
So
again.
yeah, I mean, but that's a dumb statement. This guy's children's probably already reading history.
Well, yeah, if he's got grandkids,
Mike.
they are.
Mike says Sharpton looks like Ludacris's video when everyone's head is too big.
Yeah.
Well, you notice he lost a lot of
bobblehead.
weight,
You ever
and
play
he's got a
NBA
giant
Jam and you do the shit to give everybody big heads? That's
that
what
one
it
I
fucking
haven't.
looks like.
Look, yeah,
Oh
he's
my
got a
God,
big
that's great.
old. Well, he's lost all that weight, and now
Yeah.
he's got the big fat head on that little tiny body.
You know, do you remember when he was like, when that whole thing with Tawana Brawley, like really like projected him like in the
Oh, yeah.
80s? He was such a piece of shit then. And
What do you
he's
think, it changed?
He's a
continued.
race baiter.
He is. He absolutely is. He's continued to be a piece of shit. And the amount of money that this
Fanning the
man has
flames of
made
racism.
for 40 years, fanning
Wow.
the flames of racism, absolutely, and pocketing all that money is despicable. Despicable.
That's all you get for free.
So Bob's going to have an OnlyFans where he goes on and blinks.
Bob's just gonna, his OnlyFans will be like, do you want me to take them off? Pay some money.
Go ahead, Bob.
I got to hear them tokens in order.
He's got to hear the cha-ching, cha-ching.
That's right.
At least that's what I've heard.
Bob blinks for super chats.
Blinking for bling.
What else can we get super chats for?
I'm blinking
wait,
for
never mind.
Lincolns. You
There
don't
you
get
go.
Lincoln for
Blinking for
Lincolns.
Lincolns. That's right.
That's right.
Bobby
I hope
B.
you charge more than Lincoln's.
$5 super chat, you get a blinky.
Honestly,
sounds
man,
dirty.
my monitor is so fucking bright, and I can't figure out how to get it turned down enough where in this particular room it's not. It's a gigantic fucking monitor. So,
Big Bob.
and right now, until I can move it back like 3 feet, which I can't do at this moment. So yeah, you're just gonna have to deal with Bobby Blinkies. So
Bobby Blinkies.
anyway,
Yes.
back to the
Here we
idiot
go.
at hand.
One day, our children's children will read American history. And can you imagine our reading that James Madison or Thomas Jefferson tried to overthrow the government so they could stay in power? That's what we're looking at.
Isn't that what they did?
That's why we have America, you fucker.
Isn't that what they did? Revolutionary War, all that shit in fucking 76.
Why we're here.
That's right. That's,
So your
we've
dumbass can be in a $4,000 suit bitching on TV. Fuck you.
always said, if we knew then what we knew now, we'd have picked our own cotton. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, come on, John.
Hey,
There's no real
it's
conflict.
it's not even racist. What I'm saying is that we would have picked our own cotton. There wouldn't have been any slavery. Black people could have come over here, and we wouldn't have had to put up with all this bullshit. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying
All right,
there's
this
a,
is
you
about
know,
to get racist.
it's not about to get racist. I would say we pick our own cotton, and there wouldn't be slavery. That's what I'm talking about. Whatever.
I thought you was gonna say nigga.
I would not say that, Dalvin. Just saying.
Thank you, John.
All right. See? Me and Dalvin are tight.
Oh my god, I love Delvin. Those drops are so great. Every time you do that, I think of him and I follow because I follow him on Twitter.
All right.
It's so funny.
So I'm going to go ahead and call for comprehensive baseball bat reform.
Developing news in Stockton, we have now learned the store clerks seen on a video beating a man who was trying to steal from their store are now under investigation for assault. So here's
God.
how it all started.
Really?
The video shows this man going
Disgusting.
into a 7-Eleven in Stockton and emptying
Should have
shelves
shut
of
off his
cigarettes
cameras.
into that large trash can. The video then shows the two clerks try to stop him before
Good.
hitting him with a stick more than 24 times.
Good.
The store clerks now say this man stole from their store 2 other times and threatened them. Stockton police say they are
Good.
investigating the man who was beaten for robbery and the clerks for assault. When the investigation is complete, it will be sent to the San Joaquin County District Attorney for review.
All they have to do is go, stop resisting. Stop resisting.
Stop resisting.
Stop resisting. And I retract my prior statement. It wasn't baseball bats. I am for comprehensive mop handle.
That's exactly what it looks
Reform.
like. Yeah.
Here's okay.
He should have busted it down and made it smaller and just really whipped the shit out of him with it.
There
I'm
is
sorry.
no need for vigilantes as long as the police, who are supposed to hire to protect and serve, will come in there and arrest them
Yes.
and stop them from doing this.
Well,
They've
You got to
made
wait
it
like a
now-
half hour, 45 minutes for police.
how
if
is
you're
this
lucky.
any different? How is this any different from them just walking into your home? Now, if they're invited into your home because you own a business, and that's, I get that part.
Back
But
that
if-
up. Back that video up where he's sitting there
This guy
with
had
a
a
trash
garbage can. He
He's got a
planned
big.
this.
He's got a big trash can. Not all the way, Bob. We just get to
I'm
where we
trying.
go.
He's
I
getting
know.
there.
I know. Here it is. So look, he's pushing this trash can and he's just dumping cigarettes in there, and now he's starting to
knew
go.
how
And
it
the guy's like, "I've had enough."
Fuck
So he
you.
stops him. He's like, "No, I'm getting out of here. I'm leaving." You just. So now he's fighting. So he's fighting. Oh, that guy could have just left that stuff and turned around and walked away, and he would have been fine. But now he's fighting. Well, guess what? Now that guy's being assaulted. So, and then the guy with the stick came in. You know what?
Gave him an
It's-
ass whooping.
Yeah, he gave him an ass whooping. This is what happens when you don't have police.
Nice. He
This
hit
is
him
what
like the guy in
happens.
Office Space hit that fucking printer.
Pull up your
Beat the
pants.
shit out of that.
What
Pull
they
up your
should have done,
pants.
That guy.
should have went in and just held that guy there and just said, "Hey, listen, $1 a whack. Here we go, whack-a-mole."
Whacking ass. What he should have done was hit the guy who had the camera to shut
Yeah.
that shit off.
Yeah, he should have took
Next
the
time, take out the camera.
Take the
and then
camera,
beat the
too.
shit out of him.
and stop beating the guy. It would have been his word. Yeah,
Yeah.
stop with filming this.
Yeah, dummy.
Stop filming this.
Well, the guy who was filming it, was it an accomplice of the guy?
If you go back to the,
Oh my God, go ahead.
Go
I was
ahead.
going to
What?
say,
Sorry, I
think
saw the headline.
have-
I was like, oh my God.
I thought I had the video of just him getting beat. I don't.
I
know
thought the
that
video
yet.
was the person who was with the guy who was stealing. Because they're like, oh, like they
because
were. They
you
were
can hear him and the
side-talking.
guy's screaming, "Stop it! Stop it!" He's whacking the shit out of him.
Yeah, you know
Well,
what? These
aren't there-
clerks had enough. They were tired of getting their ass robbed, and
Yeah.
they were like, "Fuck it." And when
Aren't
you
there
hit
some
"fuck it," you don't
areas-
care.
Where, like, if you're just recording this with your phone or whatever, like, you're supposed to put down the phone and help them. Like, aren't there some areas where that's a problem? Where, like,
He didn't want his
you-
ass beat. He wasn't going to get involved.
Yeah. Well, I
I'm
mean,
not
I
even
don't think-
sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you know what? He's getting his ass whooped because he was in there stealing.
I'm not even sorry.
Nope, not. Don't
Yeah.
care.
He's sorry he got
Stop
caught.
resisting.
That's what it was.
Stop resisting.
Because he thought it would be like if he robbed Gucci or Louis Vuitton or any of the retail stores, they just let him go. Apparently, these guys don't work that way.
Well, I don't know about where this is. I'm going to assume this is in California. I don't know. But I know here it's not theft until you walk out of the store.
Well,
Like,
it
you have
says
to
Stockton,
actually-
California.
Yeah.
It just says Stockton to me. But okay.
Yeah.
Oh, up in the tweet. I got it.
Yeah, up in the tweet.
Yeah, I
Up
was
in that
looking
there
at the video.
tweet there, Bob.
Yep.
In that
So-
info section.
So yeah, here it's not theft until you walk out of the door with it. So technically, maybe I don't know. He went behind the counter. Obviously, that was his intentions. But can you prove that? Maybe he was going to pay for them.
Yes, most people
didn't
shop
look
with
like he
garbage
was-
cans.
You know, again, he didn't look like he was paying for him.
He was
playing
playing devil's advocate, John.
I understand that, Bob, but the thing is, he walked past the cash register. So where's he going to go pay for him at? Was he just going around? Oh, I see. He was still
He had to
shopping.
go
You
out-
think?
He had to go out to his
He
car and
was
get his
busy.
wallet.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had to go out. Oh, okay, Bob. See, this is the problem, Bob. People like you. People like you that give
His
these
baby
guys.
mama's got his wallet, man, for safekeeping.
I'm sure.
Can't go walking around.
Stop.
with
If
a
he had
wad of
his
bacon
cell
like that in
phone,
your
he could have Apple paid.
Where
uncle.
is where are people's manners anymore? Where is that? I mean, where do you feel that you
Gone.
can just walk into a place
1994.
and start
Seriously.
ripping off the store? This is bullshit. I think that this should I think if you have a store and you're not a big corporation, you should be able to beat a robber's ass.
Well, you remember in was it Fast Times in Ridgemont High? They at the end when Judge Reinhold's getting robbed, he throws all the coffee in the guy's face and grabs his gun.
Yeah.
I mean, like that was self defense then, and it was cool. Like the guy got a promotion, managed the store manager. Now it's like if you defend yourself, you go to fucking jail. The criminal can sue
Yeah,
you
again,
for
he's
the
getting-
injuries,
Yeah,
and you
he's-
go to jail.
Yeah, he's getting these guys are getting charged with assault.
That's a bunch of bullshit.
Right? So they should get bail too. Okay, so here's what we do. all right, let's think about this. Like, all right, so everybody that gets caught for shoplifting or assault or whatever, they just get a bail and whatever. They don't come back to court. It's no big deal. It's a misdemeanor. It's a ticket. All right, so you give this guy a ticket for stealing, and you give those other two guys a ticket for whooping his ass. I have to say that if I was the store owner and that guy with the broom, I would pay, I don't know, $250 to beat that guy with that mop handle. I'd pay that. I certainly would pay that.
Yeah, but the guy who's getting beat now has the right to sue in a civil suit for injuries. Yeah, he does.
Okay, hold on. I am suing him because I can't sleep or fuck my wife anymore because I have emotional damage from this incident.
Damage.
Emotional damage.
Let's everybody do it.
I can't fuck my
Love that
wife or sleep, and now I'm afraid of people
I
with
can't
trash
do that
cans.
either.
What's that?
Nothing. I didn't say that.
I missed it.
So,
We'll have to go back
next
and listen
story.
to that.
Where's my dinger? All right.
Next.
Man survives being stabbed through the head with a flagpole.
That's awful.
Through the head. They Jody beat him?
What?
Let's see. Tulsa, Oklahoma.
through the head.
A man is expected to survive being stabbed through the head with a flagpole at a fast food restaurant in Oklahoma, police said Thursday. Stabbing
fast
occurred
food.
Wednesday evening at a Sonic in Tulsa and ended with the arrest of Clinton Collins, who was charged with felony maiming. So that's what you
my
get.
God.
Don't see. We need comprehensive
Beneath his
maiming
jaw.
reform.
Well, see, here, again, this is in Tulsa. So the police, they still have police there. The department statement did identify the victim. Oh, they didn't identify the victim or provide the age.
Yeah, did identify, but but they did. Okay, hold on.
Say that
The
again.
pole entered the victim's head beneath his jaw and exited the other side of his head near his right temple area.
So
he went
diagonal
like
through his
up-
head.
Up and
The soft
into-
spot.
up and to the right or up and to the left.
It just like diagonal through him.
And the great thing is, the American flag was still attached to the pole at
Merca.
the time.
I
Well, I
love
hope the
it. I'm
flag
proud
didn't.
to
I
be
hope the
an
flag didn't
American.
drag the ground.
Yeah, seriously, don't let it touch the
MAGA
ground.
means my ass got assaulted.
There should be a charge. Oh, yeah, it's got us all.
Well done.
That works. That works.
Miraculously, we're told the victim will survive his injuries, but he'll only be able to drink Slurpees from Sonic for the rest of his life.
I might lose an eye. He might lose an eye. Wow. This
So
is
they could
real-
hear him say, "That's what he gets. He deserved it." Oh my God! What do you do to piss off somebody to grab a flag and
The
shove it through your
victim.
face?
Wait a minute. Hold on. Witnesses told investigators that they saw Collins charge the victim and stab him with the flagpole. According to the statement, the police said witnesses could hear Collins say, "That's what he gets. He deserves it."
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Preston
and-
Stanley, a spokesperson for the police department, said in an email that the police cannot provide information regarding whether Collins had hired an attorney. Oh, okay.
It says in
Oh, he's-
2020, the U.S. Supreme Court ruled that Oklahoma prosecutors lack the authority to pursue criminal cases against defendants who are tribal citizens in a large chunk of eastern Oklahoma because it remains an American Indian reservation. Wouldn't it be Native American? That area includes most of Tulsa, the state's second largest city.
So Tulsa is like it's a reservation?
From what this says, now it says, however, last year the U.S. Supreme Court ruled that Oklahoma can prosecute non-Native Americans for crimes committed on tribal land when the victim is Native American. Up
Okay,
here they
well-
call them Indians.
Well,
but
they don't.
here's Native American. Pick one. That'd be nice.
It's all right. You know what we can't call them? Redskins.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm still saying they should have changed the logo to a potato. Would have been fine.
Right.
So,
Washington potatoes.
yeah. Anyway,
Who doesn't love potatoes?
it was unclear on Thursday where the case against Collins would be headed. Get it?
Bum.
All right. So, what else we got?
Got something else there, Bob?
No,
I'm enjoying this.
Good night, Dennis.
I'm
Good
enjoying.
night.
I am enjoying you running the show, Bob.
Oh,
This
we
is
already talked about this
fantastic.
one. This is old.
Oh no! Send this to Eric.
She
We already
died.
talked about- Yeah, we talked about this one when we were doing a test.
I didn't know she died. I thought she just got hurt. Is this
Mom of 4 dies in freak treadmill accident at the gym. All we was doing was working out.
What happened?
36-year-old mother of 4 has died after a freak accident at a gym. Family members say Delary Rosario fell and hit her head on a treadmill at an LA Fitness in Washington State. She fell unconscious and later died at the hospital.
She must have hit
she
a
whacked
ton.
her head. Oh,
Everything
poor-
she does is for her kids. She works so hard for her kids. So,
Worked
that's
so hard.
Come on. I just think somebody is walking around with her big heart, just walking around like they don't even know what heart they're.
Oh, she
'cause
was an
she's
organ donor.
No, they let her die. So, they get
So
her
it has
stuff.
a happy ending.
Yeah, that you might be onto something there, Duchess. They just let her die. So that they
Well,
can get
the other
organ.
thing is that she probably brain dead. You know what I mean?
She might have been.
Like the lamps went out. That was it. So there was just no brain activity.
Shame.
Kind of like
Well-
softcast.
Oh, he has no brain.
There we go.
While there are thousands of treadmill injuries every year, deaths are rare, only 3 or 4. For now, the families say their focus is on helping Rosario's children and honoring her memory. That's terrible, man.
It
That's
is, man. Having
sad.
little kids like
Poor
this.
kids.
I think my take on this last time when we talked about it was, see, that's what you get for fucking working out. Just stay home and be fat. Fucking let your A1C go to double digits. Fuck it.
I have to tell you,
click on
I'm
that
always
GoFund-
scared. I'm always scared to fall on the treadmill.
Click
But
on
yeah,
the
click on
GoFundMe
that.
page. Let's go see how much money she's got.
I hope people have given her money.
61 grand.
Right.
Not
When did
bad.
it? When did it start? When did it? Does it say when it started?
Oh, now you're asking for
I
me to
know.
do work at shit. July 25th. Well, that's an update.
That's the update. So
Yeah.
not terrible. That's not going to last long, but that's something to at least start with.
Yeah.
All right, you guys, start
Aw.
to donate to us, and we'll give her 1% of everything we get.
No.
Give you. Yeah, we have the 99% handling fee.
Well, yeah. I mean, sorry.
Oh, look at those poor kids.
Hey, Mandy
get my cut.
P103.
Hey.
I've had a feeling. I
Yesterday,
had a
heaven
feeling.
gained an angel. That's sweet. It's sad. That, I mean, look at the kids, man. Those are some cute
Yeah.
kids.
They're
Poor little
kids.
buggers. That's so
That's
sad. Well,
It is sad,
there's
man.
there was a video that was circling around, I guess maybe a month ago, and it was again from a gym, and it was a woman who was on a treadmill, and she was running on it, and she fell, and she slipped, fell, but her hands were holding the handlebars, so the rest of her body's like dragged, and because the base was still moving, like the tread was still moving, it ripped her pants down and
then
like
she fell.
stripped her to
Seen that
nothing.
one. I've seen
And I'm
that
like,
one.
how the fuck can they release that?
That was
like,
funny.
Well,
It was funny.
it is
That's why
funny,
you
but
got
that
it.
poor soul, like she's just
Yeah,
hanging
you
on,
can-
like, oh no, and then her pants ripped down, and she like lets go, and it like flings her off.
Yeah, you got to blur it. You can blur it
It's
like
good
I
stuff.
blurred out Proxy's
Yeah,
penis.
there was plenty. Yeah. Almost the same thing. But
Kinda
they did
sorta.
not blur. I've seen that video not blurred. And that poor soul. I mean, it's just down to her, like her underwear. So
Yeah.
Anybody here drive a Ford F-150?
No.
no, I don't have $75,000.
Well, they
75.
recalled 870,000 of them because parking brakes can turn on unexpectedly.
Oh,
Good job,
that's
Ford.
fun. So you like do donuts, like all of a sudden, like
See,
What years? 2021 through 2023 model years with single exhaust. I don't know what that has to do with the fucking brake system, but apparently, if you couldn't
buy
afford
older
to
trucks,
dual
folks.
exhaust,
no, see,
Yes.
so what they have done now is they've made everything microprocessing. So, in other words, instead of pushing that, we used to have a thing, you push the lever down on the side of the car, and that put this emergency brake on.
Yep.
Or if you had if you had bucket seats, you would have one in the center, you could just pull it up. It was a manual, and you could release it. But now what they do is they have a thing where you push a button and it engages. So now all of a sudden it's going down the street, and all of a sudden it locks
it's
up.
electronic. Yep.
Yeah. So have you ever had somebody pull the emergency brake while you're going
Such a
down the
dick
highway?
move. Such a dick move.
It will spin you right out.
Yeah.
Ask me why I know.
Well, my
Go.
friends used to do that when I was driving my pieces of shit.
I was
They thought
driving
it was
down
really
the
funny.
road. I was driving down the road in my car, and it was a little, I forget, it was a tan car. I can't remember what was it. It was a Plymouth something, Challenger, I think. I'm driving down the road, and they just thought it was funny, and they pulled the parking brake up, and that whole car went ziff around
that's how
like
they
3
drift.
fucking times.
Yeah,
Well-
that's what they do when they drift. They
All I
use the
know
e-brake.
is I shit my pants, and that's when I got out and I beat him with a broomstick.
There you go. Grackle says electronics are all trash on new cars. They're full of gremlins that not even the dealer can figure out.
Oh,
No.
I had a my last vehicle
Hey,
before
Grackle.
this one was a 2014 Ram RT. So it's just a regular cab 2-door, but it's it's sporty looking, got 22-inch wheels on it, all that. It was a good looking truck. It only had 30,000 miles on it, even though it was a 2014. The steering rack is electronic, and it went out. I
God damn.
started it, was going to
sucks.
back out, and it blinked on the screen, all this shit, and the wheels, it was like, oh my God, I can't even turn the wheel. It ain't like the old days when your power pump went out. You can
still
still do
horse
it
it.
powered by
Yeah.
Armstrong.
That was hard, but yeah.
Not anymore. Nope. So I took it in. I found out that the 2 subsequent years, 2015, 2016, had been recalled for that. Even though the part number was the same on my 2014, it was not recalled. I had to pay $2,500 to have it repaired.
I
That
would have said
sucks.
bullshit.
I was
would've-
pissed.
I would have
Yeah.
went to the Better Business Bureau, Bob. I
But
would
it
have
was
fought
electronic.
that.
Oh, well, I actually
America.
wrote some rotten emails to the CEO. And
Bob
he,
sent some strongly worded emails.
I did. He gave me $700 off.
Atta boy.
So it was going to be $3,200.
Nice.
So,
I would've said-
do you know who Megan Rapinoe is?
Yes.
She is the soccer player, the lesbians, the carpet
Yes,
munching,
the fist
Purple.
raising,
Purple haired.
equal
Purple
pay for women.
right.
Well, they're in
percentages
the
at
World
least.
Cup. USA played Sweden in the opening of the World Cup, and here's her triumphant, very important. What do they call it? A penalty kick that she really needed to make in order to
Oh,
keep
dear.
USA.
Girl.
Doink.
One job.
Could you have missed
below the
goal
bar.
anymore? Oink,
Wow, that goalie's thrilled.
oink.
Yeah,
He's
that
stopping
was.
midair.
Well, the goalie wasn't even close. I mean, they
I
dove
know.
sideways, not up.
You got to pick a side. You got to just go.
How
yeah,
could you
I
not?
guess-
I get. How do you
Look at
not
that
score?
kick.
How do you not score?
It's not as easy as it looks, but yeah, you're standing there with an open shot and you pick one side or the other, and the goalie has to kind of anticipate.
Yeah, but she went high and to the right, and she just
she went way the fuck into the crowds. Just
yes. Hope somebody get hit in the face with the ball in sewer.
So you think that they should get the same pay, even though they're the opening act?
No, Bob. No, no one here thinks that they should go. Well, maybe.
I think it should be
Duchess
equal
should be-
percentages
Well, what do you think?
based
There's-
on what it is. So I don't think they make the same percentage. I
All right,
think the
I'm
men
going to
do make
burn a
more.
story that I was going to talk about on Wednesday night.
Go for it.
Dylan Mulvaney is
Oh.
now going out on at college campuses and speaking for $40,000 a speech.
Who's hiring
But
that
who's paying
moron?
that? Hopefully not the college.
Well,
they
the
will.
colleges are paying her to go out for $40,000.
Them.
Now,
Him.
hold on.
It.
Hold on. That makes her
Him.
in the top 2 or 3% of women that get the talk at
Him.
college. So the best woman speaker at colleges
Still men.
is a man.
It's
Now,
men.
ladies, if
We
you
can't even
guys-
have women speakers. You fucking men have to come in and fuck it up for us.
ladies, again, I got to go back. We'll stand up and fight this shit. Just say no. Okay, you're not a woman. Now, I if they want to pay her $40,000, that's fine. And you can't really say that they're paying her $40,000 because she's a female. But she's got she has
They
a
are
story.
hiring Dylan because it's the popular thing at the moment.
You got to know that
That's what
there's
you
a story there. There's a story there.
get
He
students
decided
in the dorm.
that he was going to change genders, and he did the whole, oh, it's day 100 of me being a woman. I think I got a period cramp. Oh, wait a minute, I farted. It went away. And then, they went through the whole thing, and then the Bud Light that whole thing really
Bud
just,
Light's like, thanks a lot, we're good.
well,
It
again,
needs to make
you've
money
got
somehow.
you've got people that are there trying to change the brand. So because it wasn't doing well the way it was, they wanted to get the LGBTQ people drinking.
Well, they
this.
wanted to. I think the intention of the person who did that was to, what'd she say? Something about frat guys.
Well, I guess to change the image of who drinks Bud Light.
a
But
bunch of frat
Budweiser makes
boys.
so many products.
Right.
Did you have to like Bud Light? Yeah, beer's probably more. I don't want to say
Well,
more
okay.
men, but Budweiser makes tons of other products,
Right. So
including
why
like
not?
seltzers and wines. And why not?
Why not just lean into this? And since everybody's already stopped drinking it anyway, go ahead and lean into it and make the fucking cans rainbow colored and fucking just market it to them.
They're losing their ass.
Well,
Because there's not enough gay people. There's not enough gay people that will drink that fucking moose piss. It is
Nobody
the
wants
worst
to
beer.
drink
If
it.
you drink it, it's like beer flavored water is what it is.
See, the correct answer is they already did. It's called Bud Light Seltzer.
Okay, so
Jody B.
the what's happened to Budweiser is horrible. I understand that people are punishing Budweiser for this. They're not buying this beer, but now thousands of people are getting laid off.
Yeah, the trickle down sucks.
Oh,
Yeah.
let me get my violin.
Yeah, well, Bob, I mean, these people have families. They didn't do anything wrong. They come to work every day. They work hard. They go, they're in the bottling plants and all that.
I had a family too, John. And
Okay,
guess what?
so did
when
some-
the fucking housing market crashed, I had to uproot and move to where I can make fucking money.
I understand that, but that's a different story than having somebody in marketing send somebody a fucking beer can, and the next
How?
thing you know, you've lost $400 million worth of profit, and now
So
people
a
are
bunch of
getting laid
bankers
off.
got greedy. So a bunch of bankers got greedy and gave out really fucking risky loans, and it fucked the entire damn system.
Well, the
And now I gotta
marketing
fucking
really
move
fucked
across
it
the
up.
country so I can maintain.
Marketing fucked up and
my
thought
plan.
that this would be the way to go, and it was not. It was absolutely not. And what they should have done was promote their other products, perhaps to introduce that to other markets instead of taking. Yeah, is it like frat guy beer? Yeah, it's cheap beer. I mean, that's who's drinking it, right? I mean, I guess
Milwaukee.
people like Bud Light. I don't know.
much better.
I don't
There's so
drink
much
it.
other beer out there that's
I know.
cheap or cheaper and better. So
There's
now,
so many other products.
So now Dylan for 40 grand can go out there and tell everybody what a victim she's become because of all the MAGA.
Oh, how unsafe she feels.
Yeah, she had to leave the country. You saw the video.
Good
Now,
go.
If she does like
No one
5
cares.
shows and doesn't use that money to get a Barbie pouch,
A Barbie bill.
well, that's what she calls it. He calls it.
Ew.
So
First of all, she's not gonna have her dick and balls
Hi,
cut
April.
off. She already said she doesn't want to have her dick
right.
and balls.
So then everybody should call her out for the fake, phony motherfucker that she is.
Okay. There's a lot of trans women that still have their bottom junk.
Yeah, they're not making 40 grand an event.
Hey, I understand. I don't know
That's
if I can even get mad at this.
Part of the reason.
Someone's
don't
going to
even
pay the
know-
money.
Someone's
and-
going to pay the money,
Those
and
are-
she's going to go up there and do a speech.
Well, I mean,
Oh, I don't care. Yeah, are the events free, like to go to? Like, I'm sure like the students get a discount. But
yeah, I think they were free.
You
Might
know,
may have to pay like $5 or something.
Yeah,
but
it's-
I know my
they-
daughter had gone to a lot of events when she was at American, and she got to see all kinds of speakers, like
wonder if
Suffer
there's-
Nye and
there's
all
like
that.
an opening act, be like a bunch of drag queens or
Who would
something.
be that? Who would be open that for? No, I think you
Ah,
just
the
they
local
just come
drag
out. And,
community.
it's the same thing that like when Ben Shapiro or Matt Walsh or the when they go to a college, somebody pays their speaking fee, and the students get to go for free.
Yeah, they get
So-
sponsors and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, they get
Well, I know.
sponsors. to
Like,
do
I
it.
went to see Bobcat Goldthwait at FIT down in Florida. Now that was a paid gig, but just like this, I'm sure he wasn't paid fucking 40 grand. Probably
I
paid
wouldn't
more like
brag,
10.
He's
But
probably happy to get
like
that.
I paid like $20 to go see him.
Yeah. Well, it
And
offset
it
the
was
cost.
great.
Yeah.
He was awesome.
Yeah, comedians can't listen. Comedians won't even go to colleges anymore. Well, comedians that are funny, they don't go to colleges anymore. They won't go. That was like what Soft was talking about was talking about the Steel Toe anniversary show where they're going to have a stand-up show, and they want everybody to take their phones and either put them in a bag or put them away or turn them off or whatever.
A lot of comedians require that.
Yeah,
now,
because
for a lot of
people are
shows,
cunts.
because people record them.
Yeah, they record them, and then the next thing you know, it goes out somewhere, and then now they're canceled.
I think
They're in
Chris
there
Rock required that. Quite a few comedians did.
Dave Chappelle, Chris Rock, Louis C.K.
Well, yeah.
A lot of
The
people.
Houseplant. Yeah.
A lot of people require that you put your phones away when you come in to these shows. Well, first of all, the other thing is that they get 1 hour act and they go around the country doing the same hour.
Same acts, yep.
Right.
Well,
So if that goes out, then they burnt that material up. They can't use it.
There was a guy who was on last night on Fox News he's a comic. I can't remember his name. I think his podcast is called The Back Row or whatever. And he was talking about just that with the phones. He's like, I don't like it. And if I see somebody get out their phone at a show, hey, can you put that away, please?
Yeah. Shut that off, faggot.
A lot of celebs have been calling that out.
I wish they'd do that at concerts, too, because I'm tired of having to watch the show from somebody else's fucking phone that's up in the air, up over my head. I'm like, hey, I'm tall, but I can't compete with that.
Here you go. My eyes must be tired. I read Bikini Bob.
No, that's on our Wednesday show.
Bob will go topless on
I've
that
got
show.
somebody who might be a good opener. This chick, I know you don't like this guy, but I do.
Okay, check this out. This woman right here, according to this article, she refuses to have children until climate change ends.
That's perfect.
Okay.
Shut up.
Thank you.
Yeah. I hope more people are just like her. Good.
Well,
Thank you.
No one gives a shit.
No one gives a shit. Cross your legs. Shut the fuck up.
Hey, I'm
That's
not having any
awesome.
more kids either.
Okay, Bob, can you just,
I'm
I'm
done.
sorry, can you just throw that video up again? We don't have to watch. I just want to take a look at the woman.
Okay, just give me a second. I have to bring it up. Sorry.
I have a feeling that we are going to objectify a woman pretty soon.
Oh, don't. No shaming. No shaming.
Oh, hold on.
There's someone
Yeah,
for everyone.
Hey, listen, dear, guess what?
the
I
hair's
have a
little rough.
feeling.
She's not ugly.
What? With that
It's
hair?
kind of like
I'm
a
not
Pete
into
Rose
Mo.
haircut going on there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not into Mo haircuts, but I mean that's a solvable problem. Mo Larry the cheese.
Mo Larry the cheese. Mo Larry, I'm not having kids. Mo Larry, I'm not having kids.
She's not a dog.
Just needs her haircut by someone who's not blind.
Let me just tell you
thinks
this.
Needs to be
Draggle.
unliberaled.
These kids today don't want to have kids because they have to take care of them. And they don't want to take care of them. They'd rather get a dog because at least they can leave the dog home.
Well, they knew what assholes they were to fucking raise.
They do not want to be put out. Not everyone, okay? Don't say I understand a lot of kids are like, I don't want to have kids because I don't want to have to take care of them. They're too expensive. You got to watch them while they're always trying to kill themselves.
Oh, I know zero millennials who purposely had kids. They might have had kids, but it was like broken condom or couldn't afford Plan B or
Right.
gangbang night.
Lisa says, "What did I miss? I need to recap." All right, we need to start over.
No.
Yeah. All right, let me message Soft and get him to go live again.
So
He's
Soft
probably in
Weekly went
bed.
live, and Bob said to me,
It was a
"Hey, why
joke
don't we
in the
go
chat.
on and snipe Soft sniping?" And I said, "Don't threaten me with a good time." 5 minutes later,
5 minutes
we're
later,
on
all
in.
of us are on here.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, if people aren't comfortable with the thought of having children, I'm fine with both my girls are like, I don't know if I want kids, and I'm like, okay.
You don't want grandkids?
It's not if they had them, I would be happy. But if they don't want them, I don't know. What do I say? No, you have to give me grandchildren.
Listen, the way
That's
your
a big
kids,
fucking ask.
the way your kids get pets and then dump them on you, you better
No,
not. let
no,
them
that
have
was
kids.
that was not my girls. That was a friend of one of my daughters for these
Oh.
two little mutants behind
That
me.
wasn't even family, and you kept them
No.
stupid pets.
I got guilted by my one daughter.
I would have took those guinea pigs down down where the seagulls were, and I'd have thrown them up in the air. Here you go.
These are the eye drops I have to give.
She's
her.
putting eye drops in a guinea pig.
I
That's
am.
blind.
Has glaucoma. It's got
Oh,
one
my
bulgy eye.
grandfather-
She's holding a joint to its mouth. It's got glaucoma.
My grandfather had a dog. It was a Scottish Terrier that had diabetes, and he had to go out there with a little test strips and get it underneath her pee to test it. Like, Fuck that.
I don't know. I go.
That's about as far as it's going with the guinea pig. I mean,
So-
when I went to the appointment the other day, it was outrageous. Go ahead, Bob.
What do you mean it's as far as it's going? Hold on. What do you mean it's
I'm
as
gonna let him
far as
dig
it's
into
going?
this.
Sorry.
How is it as far as it's
Oh
going?
no, we lost Bob.
What does that mean?
Well,
Like when the eye drops run out, we're going to hatchet the thing, or what? What does that mean?
I can refill the eye drops. I have a refill.
You're willing to put eye drops in, but if
Yeah.
anything else happens, is that it?
Possibly.
Possibly. Not even. You're a saint. You're a saint.
I'm
All
a
right, Bob,
sucker.
come on back.
I'm sorry,
We're done.
Bob. I'm sorry.
No, I just didn't want to interrupt, and that's what I do
I'm
best.
so sorry.
I just
No, I wanted a full-on attack from John, and John went easy on you. That's okay, though.
I didn't think I went easy, but all right.
Sorry, Bob.
So I was scrolling through TikTok, as I do the other day, and I come
God damn
across
it.
this. Now, this isn't a video
Okay.
because you can't capture live that I know of. I don't think you can download live, video on
No,
TikTok.
I don't think you can either.
And this is a thing. He's popping popcorn with a hair curler.
Oh
we did
my
this.
God.
Now look, he's got 2,800 people watching.
Yeah. This is that
This is where we're at in the
NPC
world.
thing. We did this on Rubberneckers. This is
Non-player
Pinky
character?
Doll. Yeah, Pinky Doll. So what they do is that the non-player character is these people, and they sit there and then they give them chats or whatever roses or coins or whatever they give them, money, and then people say something. So they'll say, "Gay, gay, gay, gay."
Yeah,
Thanks
I
for
know what you're talking about, but
Right.
this guy was just popping popcorn, and he was like, with extreme detail, narrating everything he's doing, like it would fall out. And hold on, let me get another one. And he has a pair of like tweezers or something, and he grabs the popcorn kernels with and puts them back in there. But
Pinky-
no, there was none of that, gang bullshit.
Oh,
you
he's
know.
just doing this. So this guy's
this is all it was.
There's several people doing
And
this.
I didn't hang around long enough for one to pop, but I'm just like, why is this a fucking thing? What is wrong with us?
I don't.
Again, we have.
These are the people who you go, oh, you don't want kids. No. If you're watching this and paying money for people to do this, you cannot have children. You're not
We
allowed
are
to.
entertained by the stupidest shit. You and I and Duchess just went on here and watched somebody do a
Mouth
live
breathe.
stream talking about somebody else. Now we
Doing
did
a
it
live
as
stream.
Yeah, now we
Watching
did
their
this
live stream.
ironically as a joke.
Yeah.
But I mean, even what we do, okay? Would you? I'm not saying it's just something else to watch. We have a certain take on something, or the way that we do things, or the way that we, our opinions on things, and we present them. Now, I don't know. I guess some people find it interesting. Some people don't. Whatever they want to do, that's fine. But you tell me, if you have cable TV and there's
buddy.
like 200 and something channels on there, tell me that you can go there and find something to watch. I can't. I scroll through, like I just got rid of my YouTube TV the other day because I went on there, I scrolled all the way down, I couldn't find anything to watch. Nothing interesting to watch, in my opinion.
You're gonna
So
make me bring up another.
Yeah, there's nothing on the internet.
Bob
off
goes
the
and
board.
watches a lot of Twitch streams and YouTube streams now. I do the
I
same
haven't
thing.
done it in a while, but yeah. Fuck. How can I get a video? Yeah. Well, hold on. What the fuck is it?
How late is it? It's 10:30.
10:30.
It's a Sunday night.
Here
I
There
know.
we go.
I'm exhausted. It's been a long day.
Opening up the article and gonna blow it up.
Here, we just did an hour.
Woot woot.
And I'm going
But
to
we're not
present.
talking-
So, talking about TV, BBC's taking a BBC. Mass revolt is 2.8 million. Claim they don't need to pay BBC licensing fee. Now, a record 2.84 million people now insist they are no longer obliged to fork out £159 for the annual charge because they don't watch BBC channels or any kind of TV. Yeah, that's what it's like mandatory that they pay that. So what do they call it? Compulsory, whatever.
Yeah,
and if
yeah.
they will come and knock on your door to see if you have a TV or an antenna like attached to it.
Right.
Oh my God.
Yes.
So why can't you hook up the internet, right?
Right.
And then just watch stuff that's on Hulu.
Watch the BBC on YouTube.
Yeah. Or the other thing
Or
you
on
could
Pornhub.
do. The other thing you can do is you can get one of those
It's a different BBC.
VPNs. You can get another VPN where it doesn't tell you where, and you can watch it. So this is why this strike is going to take a long time. This strike with the actors, no
Yes.
one cares. No one's missing it.
No one cares.
We don't care.
I had a story last week that we didn't get to about the Emmys was going to be postponed because of the actors' strike, whatever. Like,
Thank God. Who cares?
Good.
Never watched it anyhow.
Gives a fuck.
My boss watches them. She watches all the award shows, and then she comes in the next day. She's like, "Oh, let's talk. Did you watch?" I'm like, "No, I never
You need
watched.
to,
In the 4.5 years I've worked with you, I have never watched any of these award shows."
You need to
They're
direct
so
your boss to John's Rope Emporium.
The thing is
she's
that
a
if you
showbiz
want,
girl.
listen, if you get into it and you want to watch those shows, that's fine. But nobody's watching them anymore. No one cares. The best thing that ever happened to the award show is when Will Smith walked up and slapped Chris Rock in the face. And then the other one was when they had
Ricky Gervais.
Ricky
That's a
Gervais
solid
come
joke.
in there, and that
Oh.
was amazing. I've watched that
Oh,
20
he's
times
so
at least.
mean. I love him.
It's amazing. It's the best, and I love it. But
All these soft, thin-skinned hypocrites.
yeah, I mean, there's so many stand-up comedians that are putting out specials, 1-hour specials on YouTube. There's so much other stuff to watch. Now, the only thing that's bothering me is that once football season starts, I'm going to need a place to watch the NFL. But the NFL now has an app which is on my TV and on my phone, and for $79 a year, I get all the NFL games, all of them. I can watch all of them off my TV. YouTube TV, $75 a month.
That's so fucked.
It's ridiculous. And cable, forget about cable. If I wanted to get cable, if I wanted to get Verizon Fios, it's like $125 to $150 a month.
I found a way to stream the Steelers. But
I'm telling you right
I can
now, I got a 55-inch color TV upstairs, and I can't remember the last time I turned it on. It's been months. If
Oh
I
my
watch
God.
TV, I watch it from my iPad or from my phone. I never turn that thing on. It's crazy.
No, I will stream. I was shown a streaming opportunity that I don't pay for. So I stream. It's a little fuzzy, but I stream it to the TV so I can watch the Steelers play because I hate paying for football. Or I'll watch Red Zone, but that sucks because not all the Steelers games are accessible. So which kind of blows.
Right.
Because I'm
I
in the
understand.
market where I'll get Philadelphia and I'll get New England, but I won't get in New York, but I won't get Pittsburgh. It just sucks.
Well, that's what you get for being a fan of a team that's not in our area.
I'm sorry, they're a good team. I don't
Are
like those
they?
dirty birds?
Where do you
Did the
think they're gonna-
birds win?
Where do you think they're going to? Hey, they were there. Where was Pittsburgh?
They were there a few times. How many rings do we have?
Okay, yeah, this year.
Okay. There's promise.
There's promise.
Kenny Pickett looks amazing.
The NFL app, the NFL app for $79. I could be wrong.
There you go.
But that's what I thought was $79
Probably
for the
was
NFL
79.
app.
It's probably 179 now.
And then no, and then you can because it's supposed to just roll over. Listen, I paid $35 a year to watch Poker Go, and it has the World Series of Poker and all these high stake poker shows and shit like that. I watch that. I would rather watch that than the Kardashians or what other shit shows do they have out there?
It's all the reality shows. I don't watch any of those.
Yeah. Although I do like the Pimple Popper.
Or how about fake
Yeah.
news?
Ooh, Fox? No.
So up here above says the war in Ukraine. Apparently there was a, bomb get blowed up or something. These people are helping.
Mm-hmm.
Watch this. Here we go. Here she is. Yeah, that's polystyrene.
Yeah, she's carrying
Wow,
all
she's
those
strong.
slabs of concrete by herself.
The
Those
aliens.
are totally not styrofoam.
I'm telling you, dude.
Oh my God.
This is we are getting
One-handed.
I don't know.
Look.
Oh my
You watch. I'm telling you what. I get stuck sometimes in the end of the world TikTok.
That's a whole nother channel.
Sorry, that's a whole different app.
That's Jason's favorite. See?
TikTok.
Jason
That
will
one
Jason
is
will ask you what
actually-
app that's going to be.
$89 a month.
That's TikTok.
So yeah, you watch it, and they're sitting there. The people there's over in Antarctica. There is underneath the ground and underneath the snow. All the elites are all over there, and they're gonna blow up the world. Blah 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 blah. Then you got the whole thing where there's another planet coming, just like it did 3,000 years or 4,000 years ago, or whatever, with the big giants. What was that? Nibiru or
Nibiru?
Nibiru.
Yes.
That planet's coming, and that's going to cause catastrophic.
3,600 years comes into orbit.
Yep, every 3,600 years. So,
you guys buy meat at the meat department?
Where else would you get it, Bob? Shoe department?
Well, you can go to like a
butcher.
Like a butcher.
Oh.
Or off of one of those
those meat
like
delivery
box trucks.
Yeah,
those
those
like
are
box
creepy.
trucks that are on the corner. 40
Got some
ribeyes
meat.
for $7.
I didn't sell all my meat today. I'll give you a deal. No thanks.
Yeah.
Used to buy that all the time.
Creepy.
So apparently this is in a Walmart, and this guy's having a problem with the
Okay. How come this is supposed to be a lot heavier because it's got more weight on it than this one? This one's 1802. I put this on the scale. It's at 4.3 pounds or something. It has on here at 6.17. This is the second time this happened to me, but fortunately I caught it this time before going home. Which one's heavier for you? This one, right? But if you look, this is only 2.98, 2.92 pounds or whatever it is. This is 6. This isn't 6 pounds, man. It's only 4, not even 4.5 pounds. You guys are charging people for 6.17 pounds.
This guy's like, I don't know.
So yeah, I mean, the guy doesn't have a clue, but
Well, if I'm the
You got to bring that up
manager-
at the meat department. You can't take it to the
Yeah, if I'm the manager,
they may
I
have
walk
been
right over to the
closed.
I walk right over to the meat department and I put it on the scale and I say, "You're absolutely right, and we're going to fix this shit right now. We're not doing this."
Absolutely.
Yeah. Thank you so much for bringing this to my attention. And
Well,
by
they
the
don't-
way, here's you take that chicken. Take that chicken. You get that
Here's
one
a
for free.
$25 voucher. Get the fuck out of
Yeah.
here.
No, I mean,
Yeah. No, but
yeah, they don't have the meat department anymore where you walk up and they're like, "Hey, how you doing?" and guys wearing a white
Yeah,
apron
they don't
and
have
all that
that.
with the hat. They where they got the scale and shit. They don't have that anymore. They got people who roll shit out on a
Yep.
fucking cart and they
carts.
slap it in the cooler and walk away.
well, I don't
go to
know
the
if it's
deli, I
changed.
guess.
Listen, I have not been in a supermarket in probably 5 or 6 years. So what I know when I used to work in the deli department in one of the supermarkets is they have a meat department and all the meat comes. I used to see the cows come, the whole cow, half cows come in and shit like that, and they butcher them up right in the store and pack them and everything. So it's still done in there.
I don't think
Walmart.
so. Not in Walmart.
Not anymore.
Huh,
I think they
interesting.
come in off the truck that way. They come in all there's like a packaging plant.
Yeah, it's
And
all
they just ship 'em.
pre-processed.
Yeah. There's no butcher
Okay.
department. There's
It's
frozen
not-
food.
It's not brought in pre-wrapped like that. They have
Are we
to do
getting
that.
spammed in our comments? Who
I don't
says
know.
this?
QB, I got a
probably.
surprise.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Can we boot them?
You want me to ban them or
Well,
just time them
just-
out?
Just
Just time them out.
All right.
Hey,
Sorry, buddy. I don't know who you
OTB
are.
Gaming, knock your shit off. Get
Stop
out of
dropping
here.
shit in the comments.
Get out of here, you goddamn spammer.
Yeah, I got
Spammy
it.
spammer.
Yeah.
Get out
You
of here.
can't be dropping that crap.
Yeah, go watch Soft Weekly. He has
Yeah,
way
go-
more
go-
viewers.
Go stick that shit in somebody else's chat.
Yeah.
Asshole.
Go watch Win by 2.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I
I need
got
11
surprised. I got
11 links.
surprised. Yeah, you're getting a surprise. Check this out. So shocking. Or it
shocking.
should be. It's probably more like. Where is it?
Tick, 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 tick.
Oh, check this out. So shocking. I got surprised. Also this. Very much. Very surprising. Come check out my YouTube video. Please, please. I've got to make some money.
At least shocking spelled correct. A lot of times you get them and they're all
Oh,
like
yes. We
typos and
we know how to spell. Well, grammar's a little tough.
it's
but,
the use of the grammar. It doesn't always work together. And sometimes the words, I'm like, that's not how you say
Yeah.
that sentence.
right.
I feel bad for anybody buying a home these days, not just any home, but especially these new homes. Look at the quality that you get.
Exactly.
It's
Heavy.
overpriced, absolute garbage.
All right, got another quick one here new construction. The point we're always trying to make is make sure everything's sealed nice and tight. No water intrusion, no pest intrusion, things like that.
You say pest or pest?
And yeah, you can see we're over here at the garage area.
Oh.
Pest.
You do a little paint touch up. That's normal. But when you come down here, I don't think them pests are gonna have any problem getting in the house.
Oh my God. Building a
And
tunnel.
even when we come to the other side, they actually tightened that one. But yep, that's a twofer.
God damn it.
Get your
All about
cock
the
gun
detail.
out. Get
Now,
your cock
if you
gun.
look in the no shit,
See,
if you look in the
listen.
background, those homes are, he's I
They're not
think he's in
cheap
Texas.
houses.
I mean,
Yeah.
those are probably 425. You know,
In Jersey, that'd be like 8 minimum.
Yes. Heavy Fisted said he's a journeyman butcher, 27 plus years.
Oh, God bless you.
Oh
I
wow.
can't even imagine what you've seen. I bet. Can you cut up what kind of carcasses can you cut up?
And he said a lot of prepackaged stores don't get whole hogs or carcasses.
Yeah.
At most, it's primal cuts. There's a
Yeah,
guy.
we got one here by
I'm
in
sorry.
my area that I go to every now and then. It's over off of Meridian. I think he knows what I'm talking about.
There's a guy. There's a place over here that they do. It's a Haynes Pork Shop, and they have whole hogs and they butcher them right there, and it's good. It's good stuff. But this is what's going to start happening: is we're going to go back. We're going to start going back into communities again where we can control things. Unfortunately, farmers are going to start, raising cattle, and we're going to be buying cattle right from the farmer and taking it right to the butcher.
Right.
And this way you know what you're getting. So we'll see what happens. I don't know. Sparky Toaster, everyone what did he just say?
Just want to know if this is a stream or a regular occurrence.
No, it's
the
just-
Sunday stream.
No, it's just us messing around. Rocket City Meats.
You know it.
go. There it is.
Told you
Rocket
he'd know
City.
what I was talking about.
Oh, Heavy Fisted's over there by you. Lives by you.
Maybe, or maybe he's a journeyman butcher and just knows the
Jesus
area.
Christ. All right, Bob. Sorry.
All right. Like we can't Google, but cool.
Like we can't put 2 and 2 together. What are we, Democrats?
I know there's great deals, better deals to buy like whole animals and have them butchered, like price wise, and the quality is much better. What are you doing?
Okay, so we're going to rip the Band-Aid off here. So Mandy is a Mandy and Bob talk. That's all. And when I saw Mandy in here, I kind of knew what was going on here. So we just kind of wink, wink. Bob just turned his camera off, which doesn't make a bad thing. Hey, Mandy, thank you very much for showing up here. We appreciate it. We love to have you here. Thank you very much. Join in the chat. I don't know why Bob's turning his camera off.
See, it was for him to share, not for me. So I don't know the guy. He's a viewer from another show.
He made you what? What did he make you do?
No, I didn't. I didn't make anybody do shit.
Wait a minute here. What did he make you do?
Didn't do nothing.
Bob.
See, it's a joke.
It's fine. He made me. All right.
I don't just hang around the house. I go out and do stuff.
Hang out in the garage.
and talk to people and meet people and make new friends. It's a thing. I don't just lay in my own misery.
You chuckle.
I think he's talking
Good
about
night,
me,
Jason.
Duchess. I think he's talking about me.
Chuckle fucks. Well, he has to get up early, You gotta.
Whoa, hold on. Breaking news.
A slushy.
Hey, that's right. They were 69 cents. I was able to cover that.
69.
I think they missed.
Hit the dinger. Ding, ding, ding.
I did the I put them both. The place we went to had a self check where you just put your items on this thing and it somehow scans it. Right? Let's fucking stop, John. Anyway, and then I beat my card and all that and walked away, and I looked at my bank account and it only charged me for one of them. So hey, it was free anyway. I didn't buy shit. Anyway.
What? Bob, what are you doing?
It wasn't a date. I don't know what she's talking about.
Well, I don't know. I was a cheap date.
Well, I mean, everybody who hangs around me has to be a cheap date. So I don't come out of pocket.
Mandy, run. Don't walk. Run. Run away. Run away.
We're just friends, man. Relax.
It's all good.
Listen, I'll tell you what's going to happen after we get done here. He's going to say, it's just a character. I'm just playing a character. It's not,
No.
Just don't listen to what
We've
they're
already
saying.
had this discussion.
Oh, I just saw he wrote up here before. Ew.
Jesus.
Semen slurping.
Who is
What
that?
the
Is
fuck?
that Jason?
You know,
Yeah, it is
don't
Jason.
quit doxing people.
Don't dox him.
Jason, how many Jasons are there?
I'll
lot.
tell
I
you
know
which one it is
5.
off the air.
I know which one it is.
You absolutely know which one it
It's
is.
south of me.
Bitch. Stupid moth. Fuck off.
Jesus Christ, people, calm down.
He's so broken. I love him.
Yeah, he's amazing. Thank God he's in the chat. I missed him.
Oh,
He used to be in the
Jason's
chat all the time
hilarious.
with this.
I
stuff.
know.
He's fucking funny.
All right.
He should have a
broken.
podcast.
He should.
He's better than
He'd have to talk to people though.
Wasn't a date. We just hung out as friends. Get
There you go.
clarification.
Smart
Let
woman.
me get my notepad out. All right, Bob, you want to end this live stream now? I have a feeling you have some talking to do.
Music.
There we
the
go.
outro. I love it.
All right.
I am not
soft.
going to Discord.
High soft lawyers.
Regular time, regular channel, Wednesday night. What is it,
Absolutely.
8 p.m. for the Eastern people
7
and 7 for us
Central.
normal
Sure.
people.
Normal. Yes.
We on to Discord or now?
I am not. I'm going to bed.
I'm going to bed. I gotta
I
get
have
up.
to be at the
All
gym
right.
at
Well, if anybody
5.
else wants to hang out, Discord, whatever if you're already in there, I don't know.
If you want to be
We'll
friends
see.
with Bob, go hang out there.
If anybody else is in there, I'll jump in there, but I'm not going to go in there and wait. I'm not that big of a fucking loser.
Good night.
There you go. I don't know.
Right.
Can you put that in the chat, Bob, so that if they want to go there?
I thought that the Stream Elements thing would do it. That's why earlier
I think
did
you got to
that.
go to stream. What if you do?
You have to like program
Ran
it
out
in.
of
I
time.
haven't done
know how
that.
to
So.
All right.
Jesus.
All right. Well, boomers don't know how to do it. All right. Talk to you later. Bye.
Boomers are booming.